people coming in and helping us every week. We would not be able to get everything done. Our EMTs, especially appreciate Jack Lamb. He's been my right-hand man the last couple of years, and he really has helped me a ton. And I couldn't do it without him. We've got a lot of good stuff going on for this coming year. Really excited. We're going to continue to make improvements at the Speedway, and we're working on different programs, more like talking to manufacturers to get products for your championship points champions and stuff like that. So we're really excited, and hope everybody enjoys their evening. Thank you.
Guys, real quickly before we get started with the awards, I wanted to say something as well. You know, that man walking down the steps right there was in the twilight of one hell of a driving career himself. And he took himself out of the seat to take on this venture. Man, without him, I don't know if we could have done it as a group. And speaking of the group, you know, when 2.5 years ago when this all started going down, I don't think a lot of us knew exactly what was going to happen. A lot of us kind of wondered, you know, what was going to become of 81 Speedway, and, you know, change is something that everybody has a hard time maybe dealing with sometimes, but I'm going to tell you what, 81 Speedway right now is alive and well. We don't have to worry about the place closing down. There's tracks all the country, across the country that are. You know, AEB Speedway, unfortunately, is another one. This is their last year. Wichita, we're lucky. We don't have to worry about that. So, you know, for myself, for everybody that works at the Speedway, for all of the racers, Katie, JR, John, a big thank you to you guys for giving us a place to race. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with awards for the 2021 81 Speedway Season Awards Banquet. Our first group, our Primal Jerky Mini Stocks. This is a group that, you know, is a very eclectic mix of drivers. It's a great proving ground and training ground for a lot of youngsters. Also, you got some older guys in there that, you know, they haven't done anything else. Maybe they can't afford a big blown modified or a late model or something like that. They just want to race and have fun. And this is probably one of the most fun divisions, I think, at 81 Speedway that I've ever been a part of. I enjoy the fact that it keeps going, and right now we want to recognize our top 5. Finishing 5th, the number 15 from Wichita, Kansas, Wyatt Gajero. 4th, the number 16 from Wichita, Kansas, Addison Petty. 3rd, in the 775 from Hutchinson, Kansas, Jace Reimer. And 2nd, number 36 from Wichita, Kansas, is Brett Barber. If those 4 can come up here, if you guys are here tonight, please make your way to the front. So once again, these are the drivers that finished 2nd through 4th with our Primal Jerky Mini Stocks. Looks like Miss Addison Petty making her way to the stage. And for those of you who don't know, happy birthday, Miss Petty. It is her birthday here this evening, so a big happy birthday to her. So we're going to get these guys their awards here. Of course, John Allen getting these guys their awards, a handshake of the hand. Our first champion we want to recognize tonight. He went on about one of the hottest runs I think I've ever seen a mini stock driver go on. And then about as hot as he got, it ended real quick with a bad wreck with 2 races left. Him and his dad dug deep. They found a car to put together to finish out the year and polish off the championship. Your 2021 Primal Jerky Mini Stock Champion in car number 1 from Clearwater, Kansas, is Aaron Esparza. Aaron, real quickly, come up stage for me, bud. So unfortunately, some kind of an issue with the wireless mics, we couldn't get them working. We wanted to get a word with you real quick though. Again, talked about it, you have about one of the hottest summers, I think, in the middle part of the summer that I've ever seen a mini stock driver have, other than outside of maybe Shelby Stuckey back in the 429 days. But what was going through your mind the night that it came to a stop and you guys had to scramble to get a car put back together to finish this off?
I didn't really know what was going to happen. I thought we were pretty much done, but we had some people come through and we got it together and came up with a plan. We exceeded that plan and we made it back, and we're out there to run the last race.
Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Descarza, your 2021 mini stock champion. All right, between these groups, while everybody's making their way back to their seats, we're going to go ahead and give away a couple of door prizes. If your name is called, there's a door prize table over here to the right. We'll have Mr. Carson draw a couple of names here. First name out of the hat, Darren McKim. Darren McKim, you have won a door prize. Make your way over to the door prize table. Go see Katie over there. Second name out of the hat, Mania Coleman. Mania Coleman, you have won a door prize. I also want to say a big thank you to Bo with Primal Jerky. He's in the house tonight for sponsoring that mini stock division. Thank you for that as well. Group number 2, your Midwest Rapco IMCA Mod Light division. This is a division that, John's put a lot of effort into continuing to try to help the division grow. It's a very fun division to watch. At times, only had 8 to 10 cars in the division, but I think when I looked at the sign-in sheet, Andy, a lot of times we might only had 8 to 10 cars, but 3 or 4 of them were in the top 5 in IMCA national points. So a division may be short on cars at times, but definitely not short on competition. We want to recognize the top 5 in the IMCA Mod Light division tonight. Finishing 5th in the 12B from Lynchburg, Kansas is Brett Towell. 4th in car 33 from Ulysses, Kansas, Marlon Hoagie. 3rd in the 52 from St. John, Kansas was Clayton Hoagie. And 2nd in the 22 from Salina, Kansas was Alex Lovelace. If those 4 make their way here up to the front tonight. Looks like we got a couple guys on the left making their way up here. Well, those guys make their way up here. Your 2021 Midwest Rapco IMCA Mod Light champion is not in attendance tonight. We all know him really well. He's just about Mr. Everything in a Mod Light. Put your hands together for the 1JR out of Salina, Kansas, Justin Kinderconnect. Got a couple more door prizes to give away here. Sarah Esparza, you have won the door prize. And Clint Smith. Again, the door prize table is over here to the right if you'll make your way over there. Clint Smith and Sarah Esparza, you guys have won some door prizes here this evening. Quickly, guys, I've been asked to let you guys know another group that we want to recognize real quickly, the 81 Speedway Media Shack. We've got a fantastic group of photographers that put a lot of heart and effort and soul into being out at the 81 Speedway every Saturday night. We appreciate them, and they had said they were going to lead tonight's photos unwatermarked on the website, so you guys are free to download those, use them to your, whatever you want to do with them. A big round of applause for those guys donating their efforts tonight, for all of you to have pictures here at the banquet. Thank you very much, Union Speedway Media Shack. Rolling right along, group number 3, the Autotech Service Super Stocks. And again, just like the Mod Lights, this is the division that we want to continue to make it better. John's made some changes to try to help the division grow. We had a great crop of drivers competing in the division all season long this year, and it's fun to see these guys grow towards the end of the year. More and more cars started showing up. Super competitive division as well. We're going to have 10 through 2nd come up to the stage now. If your name is called, please come up. Finishing 10th, the 76R from Wichita, Kansas, was Bobby Rudd. 9th in the 164 from Hutchinson, Kansas, is James Weavy. 8th, the 84T from Wichita, Kansas, Mark Courtwright. 7th, the N50 from Wichita, Kansas, Rod Northpath. 6th, the number 36 from Park City, Kansas, Chris Perkey. 5th, the 3X from Wichita, Raymond Kentner. 4th, the number 21 from Wichita, Kansas, Ron Creech. 3rd, the number 24B from Newton, Kansas, David Blocker. And 2nd, from Wichita, Kansas, the number 54, he's your defending champion, taking runner-up honors this year, Mike McGillivan. Again, if those 9 drivers are in attendance tonight, please make your way to the front stage. While those drivers are making their way up here, the champion in this year's Autotech Service Super Stocks is a well-deserved championship from the standpoint that he didn't miss a race. He's watched his dad win championship after championship. He's still looking for the first day feature win, but sometimes consistency is what pays the bills. Your 2021 Autotech Service Super Stock champion in the 09B from Newton, Kansas, Kyle Blocker.
Find a way to share that with more families. And so with this championship, I really hope that I can prove with this championship, I hope that my mark is proving that the LS engine is reliable enough, competitive enough, and affordable enough for more families to be able to forge and afford to build those bonds that my family has forged.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Autotech Service Superstock Champion, Kyle Blocker. Next couple of door prize tickets here, Rod Northcutt and Liz Gonchara. Liz Gonchara, you guys have won some door prizes, make your way to the front, please. In the 10th place, the 2021 season, the number 7 from Towanda, Kansas, Mr. Steve Egan. In the 13 from Banquet City, Oklahoma, Josh Barnes. In the 38 from Valley Center, Kansas, Mr. Cody Johnson. In 7th place, the 41 from Wichita, Kansas, Mr. Chevy Coleman. In 6th place, the 96 from Hayesville, Kansas, Logan Johnson. In the 5th place, in the 54 from Udall, Kansas, Mr. Jim Roney. In the 4th spot, the 6th car from Wichita, Kansas, Mr. John Cahoon. In the 3rd place this year, the 65B, he is the hitman Brett Davis from Wichita, Kansas. And the runner-up to the champion, the Red Hot Double D, Dakota Dale from Valley Center, Kansas. You gentlemen can make your way up here.
Thank you.
And without further ado, your 2021 Two-Man Motorsports and Machine Rookie Modified Champion is the DM Dylan Moeller in the 78D out of Wichita, Kansas. Well, here it is, the end of the 2021 season. You persevered, you made it happen, you even picked up some extra cash when we put Dakota Dale under the pressure. How are you feeling about this year?
I'm feeling pretty good. I just got to thank my dad. He's the one that makes it happen. He spends a lot of money on me.
What are your plans for the 2022 season?
I'm ready to go travel a little bit, race at home, just try to get better.
Well, there you go, picking up the big hardware, the big check. DM Dylan Moeller, Two-Man Motorsports and Machine Rookie Modified.
No, you are.
Next up for the door prize, Tammy McClendon and Katie Simmons. Katie Simmons, Tammy McClendon, you are next for the door prize over there. Hit Megan up at the booth. So we want to take a quick break. We're about halfway through the awards. We want to make sure that we're keeping things rolling. It's a quick ceremony tonight, but we do want to have some fun as well. We know that everybody at the 81 Speedway Award Banquets are used to playing some kind of a game. We've got a little bit different spin on it. We hope everybody has fun with it this year. But what we're getting ready to do, I'm getting ready to draw out about 6 names out of our door prize bucket. You guys are going to come up here. We're going to play a little bit of game and maybe have a little bit of fun at your expense, or maybe you might win some cool prizes. So again, these 6 names, I need you guys to make your way to the front, please. First name I've drawn is Jennifer Posh. Rodney Barber. And Janice Evelyn. Those are our first 3 names. Our second 3 or so names, Catherine Blocker, Kurt Reinhardt, and Laura Finch. You 3 please make your way to the front. We're going to have a little fun. Just about got everybody up here. Found a couple of people making their way. Looks like we were missing 1. I don't see anybody making their way. We'll draw another name real quick.
Thanks, honey.
Cindy McIlvin. If you're here, make your way up here, please. Either she doesn't want to make her way up here or she left early, one of the 2. I'll tell you what, we're going to pick on one of our photographers real quick. Erica, you get up here. We're going to pick on you real quick. We need 6. Oh, maybe we have our 6th here actually. Okay, so we do have our 6th here. I'm sorry. So I hope this is really fun. Maybe we might get a laugh out of it. You guys might all be pretty smarter than me, I don't know. But we all like trivia games, right? We found a game that says stuff I should have known. I should have known that. So we're going to ask you a question one by one. We're going to narrow it down to 2 people. Once we narrow it down to 2 people, there's another game for the 2 finalists. We're going to start over here to the left. When you ask your question, step up to the mic, give your answer. First question, does the Statue of Liberty hold the torch in her left or right hand?
Right hand.
That would be correct. I would have got that wrong. See, I don't know this stuff either. How long did Sleeping Beauty sleep? 7 years is incorrect. It's 100 years. 100 years. So if you want to make your way over there, we still got a door prize for you. You're not going to go away empty-handed. Third question again. Come on up here. Yeah, I'm trying to stay in the mic here. What is a sound too low pitched for humans to hear called? That one was a tough one. It's an infrasound. So you got the door prize over there waiting on you. Thanks for having fun with it this meeting. Okay. Have you seen The Simpsons? Everybody knows The Simpsons, right? So your question, what does Homer Simpson do for a living? He did work at the power plant. Specifically, what did he do at the power plant? I don't think that's close enough. He was a safety inspector at the nuclear power plant. Homer Simpson, a safety inspector. That's kind of scary. So, we got a door prize for you over there. Here's one from science class. If you remember science class way back when, how many bones are in the human body? 136, that is incorrect. It is 206. Again, we got a door prize over there. Final question of the night. Wow, this one actually might be one of the easier ones here. I think you can get this. I can get it, so you ought to be able to. What does the acronym FAQ stand for? What does the acronym FAQ stand for? Is frequently answered questions. Frequently answered questions. So that's all right. You two, yeah, facts, exactly. We'll take that. You two are going to play our final game here. John, if you can break this is going to be fun to watch. Okay, so for the final winner, when you guys are playing for a $100 81 Speedway gift card, there is a runner-up prize as well. Everybody here out in the main area, how many people are familiar with cornhole? Tailgating game, all right. We're going to play a quick game of cornhole. I don't know if have either of you ladies played before? All right. So you guys are both pretty familiar for it. We're going to do the quickest cornhole game in the world right here. You have first shot is wide left, slides past the board there. Oh, that one was really close off the back of the board. Whoa, air ball. Shot number 2. Short to the front of the board. That one was really close off the back of the board again. Oh, on the board just above the hole there. So now I'm going to have to just about get one in to win the game. Final shot for checkers. Off the back of the board. It looks like Green's our winner of an 81 Speedway $100 gift card. Second place, you still get a $50 gift card as well. Thank you guys for all of our participants for being so cool about that fun little game. So we're gonna get back to the awards here. So again, I hope everybody enjoyed that at least a little bit. Nice way to break things up, have a little fun. Real quickly before we go back to our final 3 divisions, we wanted to make a mention of the 2022 81 Speedway Hall of Fame inductees. As with tradition in 81 Speedway, 5 individuals have been inducted to the 81 Speedway Hall of Fame. And since J.R. and Katie have taken over 81 Speedway, they felt it was important to continue that tradition. They wanted to make sure that we were inducting people who have contributed to the legacy of 81 Speedway, both in the past and now moving forward as well. These folks were nominated by their peers. They were also inducted by a board built of people of their peers as well. Those 5 induction members to the 2022 Hall of Fame: Rob Glass, Terry Deathridge, Ruben Stoner, Don Green, and Dick Walker. Those are the 5 2022 U.S. Speedway Hall of Fame induction members. We're going to have a formal ceremony Saturday, May 14th during the races at 81 Speedway. We want to give as many people that come out to the races an opportunity to recognize those folks, but we wanted to make sure that we honored them here tonight as well. With that, group number 5, I'm going to hand it back over to Andy Clark for HeyGlassman.com Stockyards.
This is probably one of the best groups out here at 81. We have them on a lot of special nights, Wednesday, Thursday, so we want to appreciate those guys for being troopers. The HeyGlassman.com Stockyards for your 2021 season, 10th place from Wichita, Kansas, it's the mailman, Scott Lehman. In 9th place, the F0 from Hutchinson, Kansas, it's AJ Finch. 8th place is the 7B from Wichita, Kansas, Mr. Justin Snodgrass. In 7th place, it's the 47 from Wichita, Kansas, Robert Foster. In 6th place, it's the 55R, Mr. George Ramey from Wichita, Kansas. In the 5th spot, it's the 24 from Mount Hope, Kansas, it's Chris Hawley. In the 4th place, from the 67, it's Wichita, Kansas's very own Austin Ramey. In the 82, in the 3rd place, Wichita, Kansas, Joey Richmond. X from Cheney, Kansas, and the back place winner is Mr. Bo Davis. You guys can make your way on up here. We'll get your prizes. Without any further ado, your 2021 champion in the HeyGlassman.com stock cars. He's Mr. Calm, he's Mr. Smooth, it's Clint Smith. Sir, we talked many times ago, right out of Parks Winner's Circle in the face of adversity. You finished out strong. How do you feel about 2021?
Great season. A lot of great competitors and things like that. Just a lot of fun. Me, my wife, mom, and dad. Just a little family thing we do. And been pretty successful out two years in a row.
There you go, sir. We appreciate you guys, like I said, showing up on Wednesday and Thursday nights to race with us. And we hope to see you next year.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be back.
Thank you. Well, there you go. Your 2021 HeyGlassman.com Stock Car Top 10. All right, your next door prize winner, Casey Coleman and Titus Barksville. Casey Coleman, Titus Bartsfield, Megan over at the door prize table, get you taken care of. This next group of racers going to be the first of our USRA division. Your Chunky Poodle USRA B mods read as the follow. In 10th place, it's the number 2 from Hayesville, Rustin Wilson. In the 9th place, the 2W from Wichita, Kansas, Richard Wilson. In 8th place, the 44, the hard luck man, Brayden Stoner from Wichita, Kansas. 7th place, the number 10, Newton, Kansas, Alex Weems. In the 6th place, the 3C, Clearwater, Kansas, Jacob Brown. In the 5th place, the 28, Wichita, Kansas, Seth Beard. In 4th place, the 2C, Matthew Crow from Goddard, Kansas. Newton, Kansas's very own Kyle Weems in the 18, taking home 3rd. And from Baldwin City, Kansas, the B52, Jeremy Chambers. Go ahead and make your way up to the front here. We once again want to thank the Chunky Poodle Cookie Company for being the sponsor of our USRA B mods. And once again, for the 2nd year in a row, your champion is going to be the 98K from Chanute, Kansas, Mr. Kent Allen. Of everything going on, you had some hard luck this year, but I know you guys were at the shop every night getting it worked on, getting it ready. You fought off a hard charge from Jeremy Chambers. Congratulations on the 2nd championship.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, these guys get faster, way faster than we were last year, and that's great for not only me, it helps me be more competitive, but you gotta like a challenge, and these guys right here bring a challenge every weekend, so you can't beat that. And I gotta thank Chunky Poodle for sponsoring the B-Mod series, the fire and the crew at the racetrack. We couldn't do it without them, so these guys are the best in the business right here, better than any other racetrack I've ever raced at. Katie and JR, my dad, for putting on a hell of a show every night and bringing us a racetrack where we can race through wide on and make new friends every night. So I got a lot of sponsors to thank. Obviously, the Glassman's a big contributor for me being able to drive 2 hours every week to race with some of the best in the business. So I got to thank JR and Tyler for that, and Hillsdale Storage. Bill's been with me since the start of it, and he's a good dude, and I wish he'd come racing with us more. And Diagnostic Imaging, Club 98 race cars, Yeoman race engines, Aero race wheels, Denny at CPD. He's taught me a lot over the years about shocks, and I learn something every time I call him. You guys ever need some shocks, he can hook you up, or I can help you get with them. It's just pretty incredible to be able to win two championships at a racetrack I grew up in, watching my dad race at, and race against pretty much the best around. So thank you guys.
And there you go, your 2021 Chunky Poodle USRA female champion, Mr. Kent Allen. Alright, so before we do our final division of the evening here, we still have, I think, quite a few more door prizes than what I realized to give away. So we're going to drop probably about 8-9 names real quick, give away some door prizes, then we'll move on to our final division of the night.
through these names real quick. First door prize winner, Gabby George. Gabby George. Make your way to the door prize table, please. Josh Libby. Josh Libby, you won the door prize. Robbie Simmons. Robbie Simmons. Brett Barber. Brett Barber. Caden Hawley. Caden Hawley. Again, Josh Libby, Gabby George, Robbie Simmons, Brett Barber, and Caden Hawley. You guys make your way to the door prize table, please. And for our next group of door prizes, Mike Stearns, Kinsey Atkinson, Fred Cross, and Wayne Finch. Again, Mike Stearns, Kinsey Atkinson, Fred Cross, and Wayne Finch. You guys have all won door prizes here this evening. Make your way to the door prize table, please. We have some of our door prize winners going to collecting prizes. So again, I want to say thank you before we do our final division. I want to say a big thank you to everybody for coming out and enjoying the evening with us. A little bit shorter format than I think we're used to in years past for 81 Speedway, but we wanted you guys to really be able to enjoy the evening. We got an amazing band coming up afterwards. They're going to be a lot of fun to listen to. So again, I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming out, enjoying the evening, and celebrating the 2021 race season with us. Our final division, the Alternative Pest Management USRA Modifieds. Again, this division, I think, top to bottom, Andy, and I think you would agree, probably one of the toughest divisions that takes place each and every week at 81 Speedway. And quite frankly, I would put our proper modified drivers right up there with any other local speedway anywhere as far as competition.
Well, I've said it before, when these guys roll out to the track, you're seeing a US NTS feature with the kind of cars that we have coming out. We cannot be happier with our USRA Modifieds Alternative Pest Management. Of course, being the proud sponsor of that, so here, let's read them off.
So again, 2nd through 10th, we're going to go through these guys. As your name is called, please make your way to the front. In 10th, driving car number 21B from Wichita, Kansas was Bryce Schneep. 9th in the 7J from Wichita was Jerry Evelyn. 8th in the 71 from Derby, Kansas was Patrick McManus. 7th in the 21C from Wichita was Cody Schneep. 6th in the 65, bringing the partial schedule this year from Hazelville, Kansas was Tyler Davis. 5th in car 69 from Goddard, Kansas was Cecil Diamond. 4th, the 32R from Wichita, Kansas, Daniel Ritchie. 3rd, the 99T from Valley Center, Kansas, since Theodore Trougan. We are up, and this year's Alternative Pest Management USRA Modifieds from Mount Hope, Kansas, in car 75 was Tad Davis. So while these guys make their way up here, Tad, after you collect your stuff, come up and see me on the stage, bud. Our champion in the Alternative Pest Management USRA Modified Division could not be here tonight. Much like we started the evening talking about a hot streak with Aaron Descarza in the mini stocks, this driver had a hot streak in the middle of the summer of his own and capped it off by upsetting the USNTS Modified Tour when they came to town in August. The 2021 Alternative Pest Management USRA Modified Champions. Again, he couldn't be here tonight, but race fans, we ask that you put your hands together and congratulate him. The number 9 from Woodward, Oklahoma was Cole Trougan. So Ms. Cole isn't here tonight. We're going to get a quick word with Tad Davis after photos are done. Again, you guys are looking at one of the most competitive modified divisions, I think hands down at any racetrack. Every Saturday night, we're lucky to have this field of drivers compete with us each and every weekend at 81 Speedway. And again, we're going to get a quick word with our runner-up, Tad Davis here.
That'll be okay. I'm fine.
Tad, you opened up the year really strong. I remember the first race that you won this year kind of was a a Hail Mary in the staging lanes by you and your dad changing the gear. You guys told me after that night, and it really was a Hail Mary pass on the racetrack to win you that one as well. You went on to win a couple more times. You led the points for a large majority. Just ran into that buzzsaw called Trougan. All in all, a good year for car 75. What does the runner-up finish mean to you this year at 81?
It was a really good year. We didn't really have any expectations, and just ran every weekend the best we could. And a couple weekends of bad luck cost us running for the championship. But had a lot of good people behind me and helping us get through the season and a good season. I got to thank the good Lord Jesus Christ, one of my sponsors, my mom and dad, and my fiance, Larry, and all my sponsors. Just a lot of people help us get to do this every weekend, and we really appreciate it. And looking forward to this season.
You did a really good job this year, Chad, and we worked and got some sponsors. Multi-Fire Plug Wires was awarding a set of their plug wires to the second place finisher in the U.S. Vermont Division. And we're really proud to give those away tonight. And they're really awesome wires. You guys all check them out.
Time real quick, one more question before you leave the stage. I know maybe you'd wish I could get done with the questions, but you know, the obvious thing that has happened this offseason by now, everybody knows. I think it's probably one of the worst kept secrets in racing in the South Central Kansas area. Of course, Humboldt Speedway coming on board with FOE Enterprises, and now the A-Mod's coming back weekly to Humboldt Speedway as well. I know that's a place that's near and dear to your hearts. Now you get a chance to double up and run at Humboldt Speedway every Friday night, 81 Speedway every Saturday night. Are you excited for 2022?
Yeah, I am. I'm really looking forward to racing Humboldt again weekly at 81 on Saturday. So hopefully we can make everyone, and that's our plans to race as much as we can and see what we can do this next season.
Race fans, Tad Davis, your runner-up in the alternative Testament event USRA modifieds. So again, a little bit of a short, sweet, and to the point award ceremony this evening. We want to thank everybody. I'm not really sure where we're at. Okay, some good signals there. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We're going to get out of the way. Up next, Jared Brown and the Dirt Road Misfits, guys. Old to new country music of all kinds. They did tell me earlier, if you have a request, you're welcome to ask them. If they know it, they'll play it. But we're gonna get out of their way. We're gonna let these guys fired up. Enjoy some dancing. Again, reminder: no liquids on the dance floor, please. And the rest of the night is your guys'. Thank you so much, 81 Speedway. We look forward to 2022.